I guess let's do that. Might as well, as long as we're here. I was right. I can use arrow keys. So what have we done so far is the real question, right? We've pushed boxes around. And we've pushed boxes into other boxes. Wait, what the heck is this? Oh, yeah, okay. You know what? Maybe these helpful puzzle solving tips are actually helpful now that I've been 2 weeks out of the game. Undo, redo, and reset. I think these are very generic, actually. Well, I have definitely come back later, so I guess we're on top of it. Empty. I don't even remember what this was trying to... I think I do know what this was trying to teach now. Yes, yeah. And then you stick yourself into one of these, and you can, like, if there was an order to this. What was the order to this? The order to this was yellow in green in blue, because you need to get... No. Yellow in blue and green? You need to get green here to blue here, and then push gold down here, right? So, like, you do this. And then you reset because you did it wrong. So you do this. And then this. Cool. All right, I remember how to solve a puzzle. Good enough. Eat. Yeah, you can push boxes into other boxes. And if they are oriented correctly, then one box will eat the other box. And I still don't understand the rules for that. But I understand that there are rules, and that's going to have to be good enough. Reference. Is this the clone? Or the thing inside itself? Swap? See, swap isn't mirrors, right? This is also me inside myself. So I need to get... Can I get green inside green? I can get blue inside green. Probably. Which means that I can get... If I get blue inside green, then I can definitely pull green out into green and solve the puzzle. Cool. Center. Oh, this is when you have open edges. You push something in, it only goes into the center slot. Clones. Yeah, I remember clones. I'm not sure what transfer is about, but I'll believe it. Open? Oh, with no edges at all, so you gotta figure out how to... Yeah, okay. You know what? Sure, good enough. I feel like I know what I'm doing. Probably. Let's see if I go in and just completely forget about a mechanic. Fascinating. Okay. Okay. Sure. That seems straightforward enough. Okay, I know what I need to put there. I need to put this here. Get in there. And now when I leave, I can squeeze my way back into the success. Yeah, I love it. Oh boy. Huh. Okay, yeah, so we just need to get things lined up. Right? Okay, sure, yeah, I could do this. No problem. What a neat puzzle. They've somehow turned Patrick's Parabox into Yoshi's cookie or something. Like, this is a very cool, very straightforward interaction that is not really that difficult, and it turns the Parabox engine into like a like sliding tile puzzle that is different from the sliding tile puzzle it already is. That's very neat. That's very neat. All right, what am I doing here? Okay, good answer. What's up, Formal? Boop, 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 boop. Ooh. Jim-o'-lantern, all right. I accept. What can I do here besides go out of this? Nothing so far. But this is mobile. Okay, so I need to push that thing back into position here so I can do this, because that's important. And then I need to get this out of the way so I can go in. Yeah? Easy. Easy every time. Maybe not every time. Maybe just most times? Oh dear. Oh, okay. I have to cycle that through so that I can get to that tile without breaking things. It's so weird that that is how this interaction works. And then we need to pull that out. And then I somehow need to pull that out and down. Oh. Easy. All the way over. Jump scaring yourself in the... Oh, yeah, over here. It's really good. It's really good. Hi. Big box. Hello. Okay, I still don't understand why this does what it does, though. Hey, Cryptomancer, how's it going? Like, why does pushing this push the stack up and out? I guess it... From here, pushing this pushes the stack. So something has to come out of the top of the stack, which means that instead of this moving, something comes out of the top of the stack, even though it's not braced against anything. That's just how it works. It's fascinating. Hello, big boy. So I need to get to that while I guess I can do... How can I manipulate the order of this? Oh, this way. I can push from here. There is something here I can push it. I've done it. I've done it. I've manipulated the order of the stack. The correct amount. That's neat. Oh, these are clones. Oh, I love that for me. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, okay. So it's not that elaborate, right? Like, I mean, it is kind of elaborate, but the way this works is, wait, how? No, okay, no, wait, I see it. Is, it's just, I have access to 2 rows, I could just push the 2 rows. Like, this is such an elaborate setup to enable you to slide 1 row left and right, and slide the other row up and down, and that is the only interactions you have. Like, this is... this is so much work to get to that point. So how does... My end result needs to have the one with a face in it. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up the pointer. The one with a face in it needs to be here. This one, the horizontal one, needs to be here. And the vertical one needs to be here. So we need to set up the face and the vertical one. My mouse is huge. This is a fake mouse, don't worry about it. We need to set it up so that the face and the vertical one are separated by 1 square. And then this can be anywhere because it just needs to be pushed down once it gets to the right position. So, we start with this. That is the right orientation for these 2. And now we push this one into position. And then we push these back into the appropriate positions for themselves. There we go. My mouse is exactly as big as it needs to be. But I guess if it offends your sensitivities, I could make it smaller. Is that better? Is it better if this is the size of the mouse instead? It's a little bit harder to work with, but I can see that being a little bit more appealing. Oh, I can't get into this. I gotta do this one first. All right. Okay, so I can come in from this side. I can come out from the bottom whenever I want. Does that help? I guess it does if I put more boxes in the way, right? Like if I put this here. And then I put... I think I may have screwed it up. I may have screwed it. You want a mouse larger than your head? Offended your sense of self-importance? Oh, my sympathies. I don't know what to do about that, but okay, sure. Okay, I need this to be open so I can... Why was this difficult? Why was this difficult? Somehow this was difficult and I don't know why. Because actually it was not difficult at all. And I don't understand what I did differently. What's the native resolution of the game that default mouse cursor is relatively large? Yeah, it's not a real mouse cursor. Just like Garrett said, it is a picture of a mouse that I have imported into OBS. Because that is easier than having the game actually track the mouse. Just, right? Yeah, just solve it. Just draw the rest of the owl. Okay, so I think I get what's going on here. This one needs to be here so that I can leave through the bottom and push one of these into place. Oh, so it needs to be... Oh, that's wrong. Like this. And then I need to leave through the bottom. Oops. That's remarkably unhelpful. Okay, try this again. The real question is how I get down here. Because I need to be down here. And I can't really go back in, right? It's not the right positioning. Is that helpful? I don't feel like that's helpful. I don't think that's done anything different. Because I need to get stuff back behind me, right? I need to get stuff behind me when I go in here, assuming I am coming down from the top. Push. So I can push from there. Oh, if this is at the top, then it works, actually. Right? Because then we're just flipping through cycles. If this is here... If this is here... There we go. That's the trick. I need to work my way into the center. I need to have a position for myself to go into, and then it just works. Heck! That's fun. I don't know why that's fun, but that's fun. Okay, so what do I do with you? Get something in from the top? Does that work? Like, if I have... push the thing against the wall again. Never push things against walls. Like, what does this do? Okay. Why does this not work? Oh, because it's up against the wall there. And I'm trying to push it out. What happens if I push the clone out? Well, that's probably good. Maybe that's not good. Now we're stuck here. Now there's no interactions allowed at all. Alright, that was wrong. Why was that wrong? Okay, that pushes that. Because no matter what I'm doing, I'm pushing the bigger block. I'm not pushing the inner block. Why aren't I pushing the inner block? Like, that can't go up, sure. But this is pushing the big block rather than pushing the inner block. Okay, that's good to know. So I need a way to push those down. That's still pushing this down. And if I'm coming back in, does that let me do anything interesting with this? Not appreciably. And I still can't push anything up. And I can't move the original tile. Yeah, how do I move anything here? I mean, if this is positioned here... Excuse me? Why does that work? Oh, it's eating. It's got a slot, and I'm pushing it up against something that's braced, so it's eating it. And then by eating it, it comes in from the top. I get it. So we just need to put everything in here, and then eat until it comes into the right spot, and then leave. Okay, sure. Yeah, if you say so. Gross. Why so gross? Eh? Maybe if it's braced here, then this works? Yep. Ugh. Aspect ratios, man. The actual worst. Gross. Okay. So I can do this, for example. And then this. And then this can eat that. And then also get squished into place. Oh, aspect ratios. Oh, why would you do this to me? It's so ugly. I hate it. I hate this. Disaster has occurred. All right. So I need to figure out a way to push all of these blocks to the left. That's the trick here. And you do that by pushing them up and out. And then everything is a problem. How do I make this less of a problem? I make this less of a problem by... Yeah, that's not okay. I need to set this up so this one is in place. And then I come out this side and then push. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ah, I can push new ones. Okay, so if I have two blocks here and this ends up here, I can push the other one out the top of it. Okay, so we can do this. And then here, and then, oops, and then here, and then thunk. Perfect. I got an achievement for that. That was the oblong side puzzles. And ladies and gentlemen, I do not like it. I would not like to be oblong. I guess we need to push you into one of these. And then somehow do something to push it out? Can I get in there, actually? What if I'm here? Does this shove the... It does. That's so funny. It's so funny the way it's animated. I don't know why that's so funny, but that's so funny. The way it opens up and just gets... I love this game. Hey, Mwashad, how's it going? I'll just push the rainbow around a little bit. Oh. Well, that was swapped. That was a little swapped. All right, so my only interaction is pushing here. So what am I looking for? Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, there is some mirroring going on. Yep, I understand. So what arrangement does this need to be in, then? We need this to be... Right, that's the one I can get in. So here... What am I trying to set up for? Okay, so once I get into it, I can push up. So when I get here, that is this situation. That is cursor. Can't work with it. It's this small. That is this here. So I need to be able to get out and have this already facing the correct direction. So I do want them to be side by side, but I want it to be after a cycle. So I want them to be like this, so they're both facing the same direction. Because that means that I can get out here and do nothing? Ah, I need them side by side, but the other direction. So I need them this way. Because that lets me get out this way. And then I get into this one. And then if I push this one up far enough, it mirrors. And then it takes me out directly to the goal. Nice. Oh, it's a way out. Do I need a way out? I need a way to push. None of these are pushy. Puzzle master, it's true. That's exactly what I am, the master of puzzles. Uh-oh. Does this help? It means that if I go in one... Oh, I found a one I can push from. I can push from this. This doesn't help me get into the goal, but it does let me push. It lets me push the clone around. Or presumably the real one, if I was so inclined. Because I can get in here and push the other direction also. Whoops. But I need this one available in order to be able to push right. So I need the clone. I need the clone out, actually. How do I get the clone out? Yeah, there's not any overlap. It's just like the right group and the left group. There's this group of 4 on the right, and there's this group of 4 on the left. And there's not, like, any swaps between them. So what I can do is use the clone to get into there, right? Now I'm here. And I can push the left side from here, but I can't get out. There is no leaving anymore, which is a little concerning. Actually, what happens if I push this out? Nothing. How is that helpful? I guess if I'm going in here, I'm popping out of here, I need to be able to pop out of here. Right? Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I need to be able to pop out of the other one, because this needs to be arranged where I can push. Yeah, I need to be here, and then this pushes that to there, and now I can go back here and bring the clone back, and then I can pop out of the other one, exactly where I need to be. Great. That came together. Sometimes I look at these puzzles and I fear they're going to be more complex than they actually are. Oh, that was wrong, apparently. How do I push without causing problem? Is this what I wanted? It's not actually clear to me whether or not this is what I wanted. I want to be... Okay, so let's try this. That lets me do this, which is pretty much what I wanted. And then one more distance. I think I'm doing this the slow way, but it is working. Is that the right distance? That feels like it might be the right distance. Yeah. Cool. Pop. Whiteboard. Player. That's me. I'm the player. Oh, no! Wait! Oh, my poor box! The eyes! That's a problem. Okay, but now the player has holes. That's... gross. Alright, well, this is mine now. And now it's got a box in it. And now it's got another box in it. I don't like it when the box has a mouth. The puzzle is you. I don't like it when the box has a mouth. this I have... Wait, hold on. Ah. Figured it out. No? I can approach this from the right or from the bottom, right? This can either go on my right side or on my top. That can go either on bottom or left. That can go either on bottom or left. And that one can only go on left. What? That doesn't work. Well, if this is top, and this is right... Oh, that does work. Now this is bottom and this is left. Great. I had directions backwards in my head. This one's kind of cute. When there's no holes cut out, I can just imagine that my character is a slime and just like globs onto things, and that's fine. That's okay. Okay, sure. Gotta get the ordering correct on that one. Eh? Something is gonna have to go into this, isn't it? Man, there's some really good animated emotes out on Twitch, huh? I should get some good ones for my stream. I should find someone to pay to get good animated emotes for my stream. I don't know what I'm doing here. Like, I actually don't know what I am trying to accomplish. Like, something already needs to be here so I can push something back out to there? Oh, no. This needs to be pushed out into there. I see what's going on. I need to do... Interesting. I need to have this set up such that when I eat this, it'll pop out the top, right? So like this. So now when I do this, that pops into the correct place. There we go. Figured it out. Whoa, messy. Nom nom nom. Nom nom puzzle blocks. Wait, how do I... Oh dear. What if I eat all of these first, and then I eat this? Now it's pushing stuff out in a way that it becomes more accessible. Ah, but what if it doesn't have anywhere to go? Then it'll get squished into the green one. That's thinking. That's using your noggin. I hate how the eyes go into the puzzle, leaving the block there. Wait, is that me? Am I inside myself? That's incredibly disconcerting. And now I can eat an infinite number of blocks. I can eat an infinite amount of food and never feel full. What else can I do with this? Nothing, right? Like, that's the only way this goes into anywhere? Eh? Oh, that kind of worked. Oh, that did work. What is going on? Hang on, hang on. We gotta do this again, because I need to understand what's going on. All right, so here, I push left, and I am pushing against this block, and it has nowhere to go. So instead of me pushing it left, I'm eating it, which means it's coming in from the left side, which means it's coming into the clone from the left side, so it's staying right there. Understandable. I push it up here, and again, it has nowhere to go up, so instead of it moving up, I am eating it. But because of the way blocks enter other blocks, when I eat it, it enters into the center, therefore it comes out the center. And then the same logic applies here. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it, we're cool. I understand what's going on. Maybe. I probably understand what's going on. Poor block guy? Wait, does that mean I'm a clone of me? I'm not the real me? Is this the content we wanted? A never-ending array of Patricks getting eaten by clone Patricks? I don't know what I'm doing, man. Is this self-discovery? Who knows? I hope so. Okay, so that can go in here. And then I can push it out. But then it's on the bottom, which is not where I need it to be. Is it auto-cannibalism? It's some kind of fetish. Nope, I still don't get it. So I need to get the blue square here, which means I need to be able to, from this position, push a blue square out of... The thing is, if it goes inside me at all, it'll only come out of this. Right? So I need to push that to here. And then set it up so that I can push it out. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Right, this needs to be set up. The problem is I can't do that thing that I tried to do. So that gets it in there. That gets that in there and lets me get this out in another place. And then I can go to here, come inside here, push this out and follow it, and then get into position as long as I don't accidentally eat anything. A constant problem. I find myself accidentally eating the supplies I needed for later. Man, I really hate how the eyes move. Nom nom nom. There's a trick here. I know there's a trick here. Figured out the trick. Figured out the trick. So the trick is, this one, when I push it, I get eaten. Versus this one, when I push it, I eat it. So I do the same trick I did to move it from one edge to the other in that other puzzle. This puzzle, in fact. The puzzle that I just solved. My eyes! My eyes! Excuse me? Oh, I'm full up in stuff. Wait a minute. Where is... That needs to get shoved, and then I need to go in there. Oh, no. Patrick, too full! Alright, I found my way into here. That's great. Maybe. Is that great? I'm not sure that's great, actually. I think I need to get it up to here, so I can... Because now I'm out of stuff to push. Alright, here we go. Now I can get that up to here. And then I can move in and push. And then I can still eat it and continue the chain of eating. That way, maybe. Yeah, much better. Eh? 200 solved! Wow, that's a lot of solves. Pushing around the blocks inside my own body. Incredibly odd. I don't like there being clones of me. I think they should stop doing that. I think that's a thing they shouldn't do anymore. Found it. Alright, let's get you centered. Now that it's centered on one of the rows, we can get it centered to the center row, which means that we can finally get it out. Wait, it needs to be on the bottom now. You can get on the bottom and then push into position. Wait, what am I doing? You stay right there. You stay right over there. Thank you. Pop. Let's do the rest of the puzzles before we do the crazy blue puzzles. Oh, I see. I contain the room I am currently in. So I need... that to be on the left side? There. Perfect. Create an extremely tiny hole, because any hole is the right size to eat another block. I wonder, I don't know what the orange puzzles are about. Like orange versus blue borders? This is like red bordered and orange? I don't know what orange means. But there sure is some swapping going on here. How do I... So what if I did this? That's probably not what I want, actually. So I want to make sure this is facing the correct direction here. So that now, when I swap, I can push something into it. There we go. Such a weird place for a mouth. Eh? I don't know what I need to do here. What is my end state then? I need another block. I guess I need to move one of the clones of myself? Ah, I can actually eat this clone here. Now that I've done that, I can... This block needs to be mirrored first. In order to eat this clone, this block needs to be facing the other direction. And I need to be facing the other direction. So I can do that. Why is that helpful again? I'm not sure. Not entirely sure why I wanted to be able to do this. I guess I need to get in there. Oh, I see what I did wrong. What I did wrong is pushing it all the way down. It needs to not have been pushed all the way down. It needs to have been pushed almost all the way down. So that I can come out of it and push it back up. Now I have access to everything I need. Except this is down here. Briefly. Nope, that's good enough. Thank heavens for undos. How do I get into myself? I guess this is how I get into myself. By pushing the block that I am in into my own body. The achievement is named Oh Dear. And is, as you can assume, achieved by entering yourself. Fascinating. Oh, and the only tools I have to work with are clones of myself? Well, that's not helpful. Ah, I can use that to push this up, though. And then I can push this here. Yes, perfect. And use that to push this down. And then I can put various clones of myself into appropriate spots in my own body so that when I enter the appropriate spot of my own body, I can complete the level, which is my body. Trixie. Oh, I can push myself. I can push myself around. That's cool. Cute. Oh God, why? Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So it doesn't matter which one this goes in, but this now needs to go in 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to be 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Yep, that's appropriate. And then you need to be here. Yep. So is every different clone of me gonna have a different facial expression? Whoa. Alright, we gotta push this up here, I guess. Oh no, it's in me now, not my clone! Disaster! Oh. And then you need to push it out of yourself? Oh, it does need to be in me. It needs to be in me and not in my clone. Now I need to get my clone to push it into an appropriate position for myself. Wait, other way around. Thank you. How do I get you out? How goes the paraboxing? It certainly goes. Alright, will you push that into the right place? Thank you. Oh, that's convenient. Fred! friend! Solved the friend side puzzles. Are you kidding? With the facial expression on my clone, I don't know that I can call them a friend. They didn't look particularly happy to be there. Surprisingly helpful, but it felt like I was coercing them. Can you really call them your friend if their friendship is provided under duress? Possess. Oh dear, it gets worse, doesn't it? I was worried about friendship under duress. This sounds even worse. Oh, I can't say I like that. I guess the eyes indicate, like, who you are, but that's a problem. Something about the eyes shifting from one thing to another is just really offsetting, really unsettling. Unsettling and off-putting are the two words that I accidentally combined there. Patrick is box? I think so. I think Patrick has always been the box. Only now there's a variety of states that are involved with the box. So he is more Parabox than ever before. Even more Parabox than previously. Just how Parabox is this box? The answer is very. Is that what I want? I don't think that's what I want. That's definitely not what I wanted. Nom 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 nom. I don't think that's what I wanted either. I'm not sure what I wanted. Like, I want to be able to do that, I guess? I don't think that's what I wanted either. I need to get this friend into this box without moving it. So I need you to be here? Like, does this work? No. I need that to be already filled if I were going to do it this way. So there must be something else that I could do here. It's not like I have a button to spit out the box that I'm holding, right? They need to be pushed. Yeah, none of this is correct. So where do you go, buddy? Maybe you can shove the box into position? But now... Oh, but if we had done that... If we had done that from the other side, then it would work? Like if I had done it this way? Except now I can't get in from the other side. But if I did it this way, does this work? This doesn't feel like it works. Because I could do that. But now I can't do the thing that I'm supposed to here, right? This isn't in the right position. Nor can I eat it and get it in the right position. How would I get it out if I were to eat it? In my second body. In the possessible box. Not sure that I can, actually. That feels not super doable. Like, I guess if I do this, right? And that needs to be done the other way. Because I can't possess from within. Let that be a note. You cannot possess from within. What is the solution positioning? That's a good question. I feel like the solution positioning is me, one flavor of me or another, in this box, getting into the box from below, right? So with this lower green box unmoved, I'm gonna bring back the cursor. I need to get in through here and then go up through here in order to get to the solution point in this upper green box. So I need to either brace this against this wall. Wait, I can just do that. I don't think anything is stopping me from just doing that thing. Like, I can literally just do the thing I said. So I guess I'll try doing that and see if that works. As it turns out, it did. It did work. So, Yahtzee. Nom 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 nom. Problem? Problem. Less problem. No more problems at all. All problems are solved. Except for the one problem. Wait, that's backwards. I don't know, man. I just do things until it works. And then sometimes it works. And you're like, oh, great, that worked. Just solve it, right? There's definitely some puzzles where I can kind of think about it and put together, like, this step leads to this step, and then leads to this step, and then if I go in this direction, then everything works, and it kind of lines up the way I want it to line up. And sometimes it's just like, I don't know, I'm doing things. And then, oh, wait, this looks like it's a solution. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sometimes puzzle games. Okay, so I'm assuming that if I have this tile against a right wall, and then I put the friend tile there, then I can go like this and then become friend. Yeah. Yeah, this and Recursed feel very similar to me. I loved Recursed. What? How do I transfer? How do I transfer consciousness? Oh no! Oh, I guess there needs to be things in the way. And then if there's enough things in the way, instead of... Yeah, okay. I can transfer consciousness because I can't get into it. Once I can't get into it, it is easy to transfer consciousness. Wake up! Wake up! I need you to wake up! That was wrong, I guess. It's probably also wrong. There we go. Ah! I did it. Wait. No! I didn't do it! I need to be you, not eat you. Alright, new plan. Eh? Oh, I get it. I need to do it sideways. So that I can put things into position up here. And then I can't, so it transfers. And then it's a very run-of-the-mill block pushing puzzle in order to get into the position. What the balls is happening here? I need to transfer consciousness to this guy. So let's put... Oh boy. Let's put a bunch of copies of me into me so that I am incapable of entering me. Oh, except they need to be arranged in the correct order. Disaster. Except now things need to be rearranged. Ah! I needed to do it horizontally. I needed to do it horizontally. So exact same trick, just slightly different. Get in the box! If you'll excuse me, I need to push a bunch of my dead and reanimatable corpses into myself so that I can navigate this puzzle. Just a run-of-the-mill, everyday puzzle in Patrick's Parabox. Ah, disaster. Alright, how do I become you? I guess I can do it this way, maybe? Yep. That was nowhere near as hard as it looked like it was supposed to be. The Mages Council will debate whether or not that was necromancy. Oh, I'm just pushing corpses around. It's not a big deal. It's when I swap my consciousness into one of them. That's necromancy. Probably. Oh, don't do that. Do not do that thing. What am I trying to accomplish here? Oh, I am trying to switch consciousness. That's what I'm trying to accomplish. Well, that sure didn't work. All right, new plan. Hum nom nom. Here. I guess do this also. And then... Well, heck! So I need it to be... like this? That doesn't seem like it'll work, does it? The fact that I can push against this on the right side is somewhat telling. But I don't know how to get, like, this in that spot, because that's dependent on this being this. Which was definitely a sentence that is understandable by anybody who's not me. Alright, well the first thing we need to do is this, for sure. That I am confident on. I need to push there in order to fill this spot on the right, so that I'm not accidentally absorbing any of these empty boxes. Right? Now I can push against things to the right. And that will somehow result in me being able to transfer consciousness to this. Why didn't this work again? Oh, that just sends me into this. That's... Oh, none of this needs to be on that side. That just needs to be on that side. So now if I were somehow here... This is still not what I wanted. This is still not what I wanted. Well, that's very much not what I wanted. What fresh hell is this? Maybe I should be doing it up and down instead of left to right? That feels like it gives me a little bit more room to maneuver. Yeah, this, still not exactly what I was looking for. I need to do this in such a way that it's not pushing. Not pushing blocks through, anyway. Let's see. I do this. Yep, that's not what I want. Still not what I want. But now I can't push down. But that just means that I enter. So here, now it can't go up and I can't go... Finally. Wow, that took a lot of finagling. It eventually came together, though, so that's good. Wow, look at all the different versions of me I can eat blocks with. Okay, that's not the outcome I expected, but I'll take it. Oh boy. Okay, so this needs to be swapped. Please turn that thing around. Thank you. Now that you have done so, let me take out the turned around version. Actually, you need to be not against that corner, if you don't mind. How about here? So now this is here, and then this needs to be swapped, so you get in there. And then you turn it around. This is positioned appropriately. That's great. Except positioning it appropriately doesn't work because the other box needs to be on the inside. So, let's start swapping again. You get swapped. Bring the piece out. And then leave it handy. This goes in here. You get swapped. Once again, leave the piece handy. And this goes off to the side so I can use it as a brace. Just discard that empty Parabox corpse. It's no longer necessary. Just leave it in the corner over there so it can hold up the wall. Perfect. I see. Do I see? Interesting. I'm not actually sure that this works the way I want it to. Okay, so what is the approach here? Like, I need to have, you know, corpses in position already. So how do I get the appropriate corpse in position here? I gotta stop using the word corpse. How do I get the appropriate box in position here? Perhaps via entry and then swapping? So if this, for example, was here, right? But then swapping needs to be able to happen. And also, I need to be able to put this in a place where it's not in that corner, so I can actually possess it and move it. Well, so that I can move it. I don't need to possess it at that point. So I need to be able to push a block into, for example, this bend such that I can press against it and move it out. So here, like this. It needs to be like this. Actually like this. With no swapping. This is correct. Like this. But then in order to press against it without eating it, this needs to be swapped. See, like that. So that's perfect. And now this goes to here. This goes to here. And now I need to become the thing that is inside. Well, we got to step 1, but completing step 1 doesn't allow me to complete step 2, which is a little troubling. From here, this needs to be able to swap possession to the box on the left. Okay, so new plan. I need to be this box while this shape is at the top of that. Okay, yeah. We got some undoing to do. So this needs to be... here. That's problematic, though. Because I can't do that anywhere that's not a corner. I guess that works if I transfer consciousness like this. Push that here, and then... I can nest 3 deep. Does that help? No. No, because I can't move them while they're inside. And then swapping. Yeah, that doesn't get me anywhere. All right, new plan. New plan is... the new plan is... this gets swapped and into this corner. My god, how do I transfer possession? There we go. Maybe without putting the other one in the corner first. Because now... this can push this down here, and then we can move this... hold on. We can move this by swapping possession. But now this can be here, except the other piece needs to be swapped. So this piece needs to be swapped first. And then this can get swapped. And now we can do this into here. And then I can swap in order to transfer possession. And then this can swap, and that's correct. And now I need to transfer, hold on. I need to transfer possession and then swap this. And now we're in the right place for me to do this, and then this, and then this. Dang! That took a lot of steps. Oh. Oh. Yes, I need this separate. Is this right? I don't know if this is right. That's right. And now they're not going to move. Okay, cool. No! Disaster. Disaster. How do I make that? How do I brace that? Where does this need to be? Needs to be here. Why did it need to be there? Doesn't seem right. Ah. It needs to be here, so I can go in here. And then, okay. So this stays out here. Eventually it'll go up here. Just not yet. Whatever, it can go now. It doesn't matter. Like, that's correct. And then we swap faces, so I'm not pushing things in and out of myself. Oh, God. This got messier. This is the only piece that can get out. So that, there. Wait, what? Ooh, this is... I see. That is a final step. Going here is when I am ready to solve. Ah, and I can use that to bank a piece. Kind of just messing around right now. Okay, so this is almost there. We need to have the piece that is immediately to my left swapped. So this needs to be there. And the Z piece is in the correct location. And the last remaining piece needs to be swapped. backwards. Like, those two oh, that's almost right. the two corners need to be swapped. Wait, no. That's the only... Wait, what? What have I done here? Oh, the Z needs to be swapped. And then the two corners need to be swapped. So they're in the right location. They just all... No. The two corners need to swap their locations. As well as turning. And the Z piece just needs to turn. Oh, this is troubling. Alright, the Z piece is turned. This needs to turn and be in a different location. Here. And this needs to be here. Yeah, that looks correct. It's still backwards. It was the right orientations, but the wrong order. Is that right? Yes. I think that's right. Okay, yeah, that looks right. That looks right. Great. Let's go. Neat. Super neat. All of these puzzles with the swapping rows and orientations and stuff feels like a different game. Like they have created a different puzzle genre within Parabox. And I'm into it, but it feels different from the way that all of the other puzzles have worked. I'm home! I need to get all of the others in there too, though. I think this is blocked. Okay. I need to get my other selves pushed into the golden box. But the only way to get into the golden box is if the golden box is into position. Like that. But then, how do I push more of myself into this location? Because once I've done that, there's nothing else I can do. Am I missing something in terms of the way that blocks interact? Is that helpful? But now there's nothing out there. And I don't know how to get anything out there. And I don't know how to change who I am from in here. What? Oh, I must be missing some kind of interaction because this doesn't feel possible. What does this connect off of? Yeah, that doesn't have eyes, so I can't become the pink block. Oh, okay. If I set up an outer block, right, like this, and then I become the golden block somehow, this way, for example, this eats without causing a problem. There we go. Great. Figured it out. Took a while, but we got there. Big. So all of them need to go into the same spot? So I can't push anything out to the right or down. Just gotta put everything in the corner. That's cute. That's cute. Oh dear. Okay. I have a vague understanding of how this works, but I'm not happy about it, because it's the kind of messy that I still don't really grok. Like, at this point... Yeah, I can't ever get into the thing. Otherwise, that'll kill me. So that works. But now I need to be able to push things into it from the other side still. This is problematic, because now this needs to be in this corner, but this is in the way. That doesn't work. Because this needs to eat that on the right as kind of the last step. So we can get top and bottom. Oh, and then I can put this up here and do the last few. There we go. Nice. Eh? All right, I just kind of pushed things until it worked. Sometimes that's okay, you know? Sometimes that's all right. I hate this. I do not like this. Grumble, grumble. Okay, what are we trying to do here? We need to get blue boxes. We need to get a box in that position in the upper left. And then get a me in that position in the upper right. Fortunately, there is a empty me over here that I can potentially use for value. That would be somewhat difficult to do. Oh, it's full size. The moment anything is in there, I can take it over. Okay, so we push this into here, and then become that. And then I can phase my way into things and eat them that way. Oh, Trixie. Dang it, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to eat the one that's there. What is the trick here? Can I ever become my old self now? I think I can, under the right circumstances. Here. Right? Because now there's nowhere for anything to go, so now I've become my old self. If that was the thing I wanted to do. I want to be an empty. I want this idiot to be empty, is what I want. So that I can eat. Oh, I just want to empty the top part of this, actually, is what I want. Now... I can become this, and then walk out through here and eat this one. Ah, all right. Solved the one-side puzzles. These are ones, are they? What does that mean, one? Why are they one-side puzzles? 234 puzzles solved. Dang. How many puzzles are in this game? I guess we don't know how many more levels there are ever. Right? There's just always... As long as there's another level, there's another level. And I don't know how many more there are past that. Interesting. solid. Become a wall. Wow. What? What a mechanic! Okay, sure. Wow, all right. This game has reached Baba is you levels of what the heck is going on, and literally anything could happen now. Like, I just have no idea. God. Great, great. Okay. Before I go any further, I think it is time for my usual stream break. I gotta go refill water, etc. When I come back, we'll continue thinking about whatever the hell is happening here, because boy howdy is something happening here. But until then, please enjoy a break screen and some playlist music. And when I come back, we'll, well, the thing that I said earlier. We'll keep doing that. Alright, thanks for hanging out. I hope you're having a good time. If you are new to the stream and enjoying yourself, I'd appreciate a follow. And if you're looking for something to do while I'm gone, that's absolutely the correct exclamation mark message. Feel free to check out my Discord. And I will be back in a moment. I gotta remove that Twitter link. Twitter just does not matter anymore. Well, we'll figure that out later. Alright, yeah, back in a bit. All right, I have returned. Thank you as ever for your patience. Let's keep this going. Grabbed a soda because I'm feeling extra tired today. We'll see if that is a bad idea or a good idea, or if tired is an indicator of things to come. Yeah, I'll pause the music and get back into the Paradox box. Parabox. One pair of box, please. It is a little distressing that, although the name is Patrick's Parabox, so far there has not been many pairs of boxes. Most of there's just been the one box. Although I guess the most recent few levels have been the pair of box that I've been looking for this whole time. So that's, you know, a thing. Convenient, probably. Okay, so I need a wall here. That's what I need to push this against, right? So, that means that I need this. Here? Here. Perfect. Multiple walls. Why multiple walls? So we can find something to brace against. Right? Like I need this here. And then we'll put this here, for example. Actually, just the one wall's enough, isn't it? Because that's set up correctly now, and this is in the worst place. I see. Multiple walls is necessary to get this chain going, right? Because now I can do this, and then this. And then we bring this back over. Nice. Great. Did it. Nailed it. Superb. What else have we got here? This is in an interesting position, is it not? I guess that means that we could do something like this in order to do the kind of bracing that I'm looking for. Yep. Indeed we can. We can do exactly that thing. What are we doing over here? Oh. Is that helpful to create a wall there? Maybe. Can I do this now? Oh, that became the interior wall. Okay. So this needs to be like... here. Or here. And then we can push this into position here. And now I'm... There we go. Ooh. Neat. All of the walls! And this doesn't work, why? That would be why. Understood. Message received. Except that's not where that needs to be. That needs to be there. Hold on. And then there needs to be a wall on the bottom side of this one so that neither of them can go into the place. And then the thing works correctly. Here, right? Now we can do that. And then this goes here. And then I can go in. Ta-da! That was good. Man, movable walls. What a game. Here? Yep. Hello, big boy. Too much fun. Too much fun with the random mechanics in this game. Okay, so we put that there. We put that here. And then I become red somehow. Okay. New plan. Great. Love that. This can just be anywhere, huh? And then this will be braced against the bottom wherever I put it. Is that helpful? Like, we need that there, and this here, and that there, right? So, let's start with this part. We need that there. This needs something to brace the red against here so that I can become red. So maybe that's this? Cute. That's easy enough. But that's not what I'm looking for. This is maybe a trick. Right? Like, I could do, you know, this, for example. But for that to work the other direction, right, we need Big Patrick. Ah, braced here. And now that can't move. Perfect. Nailed it. Ah, I love it. I love it. What a great game. What a just delightful game. How is this not the exact same puzzle? What is different about this puzzle? What is different about this puzzle? I put this there. Ah, it's not against the wall. That's what's different about this puzzle. But now I can just do this, so it doesn't matter. Oh, but I need to be down here, so it still matters. Damn it! Things still matter! Ah, I hate it when things matter. So I need from here to be able to go like, you there, and then you there. Perfect. Same deal. You just do the same thing, slightly differently. Hello, wall friends. And what is stopping me from just... Oh, I see. Sure. Oh, that's the outside world. Oh, that's a problem. Disaster? Is this helpful? Partially. I don't know how I eat the other one. So I gotta get something into both of these, and this is the only other block that's available, unless I somehow eat the clone. Space wall! Not helpful. Try being more helpful. Oh, I can set up walls in the spots where they would come in. Right? And then they eat. Yeah. Eat. Solve. Perfect. So now, you have learned a thing or two about walls. Does this work? I think this works. Perfect. Now the wall is back in place, which means I can use to brace. Okay, so these need to be over there. It's fine. We need a wall to brace against. Sure. I think I needed to do it the other way first. Because now it is set up such that if this gets pushed out, it's in the right position. Easy. Actually, remarkably straightforward for a red puzzle. I thought that was going to be trickier. All right, what are we doing here? Yes, I am in fact the wall. Love that. Ah. They flash to dots to indicate what can be you. Okay. Got it. Got it. Okay. So we need to get the wall to the left or right here? And now the wall is in the right place. Oh, God. No, it needs to be on the top or bottom. Wall needs to be here. That's fine. That just means we need to chain these. Yeah, great, love it. The ASCII puzzles, though. Is this easier if I do... There's a button to, like, change settings, controls... Which is the button to change perspective? Maybe it's in bonus features? 7. So is it easier if I look at it this way? I don't actually know if it's easier if I look at it this way. Maybe. Oh! You can look at all of the worlds that way. Oh, that's not helpful. How many worlds are there? Yes, formal. You have my attention. Infinite exit. Good heavens. That is disgusting. I agree. Undo. How do I get you into the right position then? Oh, I don't. I don't. I understand now. Once I have done this, I just need to come out that side, right? Like... Wait, maybe this does help? No, surely not. Well, I say surely, but... I guess by pushing it out, I can get to the exit? So, like, just go? I don't care about you anymore? But there needs to be more infinity? And then I need to get back in? I can't get back in after I've left. I guess we need to push some of them out to here. And then we can dump the rest into the void. Into the void with you! Got it. Infinite exit. I understand now. Into the void! You just don't push the actual thing out, just push the blue blocks into the void. What does the void look like under ASCII view? Oh, I see. It doesn't exist until you've pushed something into it. I need to eat 2 things first, and then I can push the rest into the void. Because the void only has room for 3 blocks, you know? The infinite void, it's 5 by 5. The infinite void is 5 by 5. I don't know if you knew this about the infinite void. Oh, not 5, 7 by 7. The infinite void is 7 by 7. So in case you were wondering just how big the infinite void is, it is 7 blocks by 7 blocks. So there's only so much room in the infinite void, you see. It's, finite. Somehow. So this is an infinite locked clone? You can't get into it? Fascinating. You can move it around. It's a block like any other block. Oh, that means you can't get out to the void, actually. If you try to push this out into the void, it comes out of its infinite locked, copy. Oh, no, I've still done it. Paradox, paradox, cause a chain of paradoxes. I've done it. I pushed the void into the void. Now we're double voided. Wow, that took some effort, though. All right, so the first step is here. How big is double infinity? Good question. I think it is also 7 by 7. It's fascinating that my paradox locked copy of a thing can still get pushed into a second bigger paradox. Really what this means is it's a clone that has different rules about which clone you leave from. It's still fairly straightforward, if a little weird. Oh, that was wrong. But I need to get pushed out into the void. How do I get to the void? Hello, big boy. It turns out the void is just a bigger version of current space. All right, let's try this again. Oh, I see. As long as it's centered. So it needs to be there so that I can leave and then push it back into the center. Well, that's actually really disconcerting. Hold on. Just coming in as the clone, like suddenly I'm there. Whew. How many paradoxes is too many paradoxes? Can you have a paradox? And does that involve Eurobeat? We need to get above the void copy. Disaster. Is that helpful? Yes. Actually, that is helpful. Ah, it's less helpful. Alright, what if before I did that, you were here? Is that helpful? I believe the answer continues to be no. Ah, that's helpful though. Did it, figured it out. This is, in fact, sufficiently messy. This is wild. All right, can I push the void into something? Totally. Excuse me? Oh. This is the clone. This is the real one. I see. That is not helpful. I mean, I suppose it's helpful if I do this, right? Is that helpful? Then I can do this. Yeah, all right. Super good. Man, the whole, like, infinite space, which, as we have already determined, is, in fact, finite, compared to clones and things, is really a lot. Really a lot. Oh no, there's no way out! I've trapped myself forever! Ah! Alright, don't do that. Lesson learned. No? Oh, but if I'm up against the void, then no? How do I get you to the void, my friend? Oh, in the clone. I push you in the clone. And then you're up against the void! And by the void, I mean the rest of the puzzle. It's not actually that deep. The void! So you have to be up against your clone? The corner of your clone? Okay. So we gotta get the blue box into there first. That's fine. That's very doable. Into the void with you. Alright, perfect. Weird. Weird. What a weird concept. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it keeps building on the things that you know, right? It takes a concept that you've learned as fixed and then says, what if it's not fixed? What if it's manipulatable? What if it's more malleable than you thought? Which is great. Honestly, like, that's really super cool. Yeah, there was a previous level where you can essentially transfer what is you between a variety of different things. And then that led immediately into a level where one of the things you could transfer you-ness into was a piece of wall. And I was like, oh, it's Baba is you now. Like, it has reached the same tier as Baba is you of the rules being different every time you check. Or rather, the rules being only as fixed as the level needs them to be, in a way that is understandable. And it's super cool. What the hell is happening? Alright, so this is a clone of that. Yep. And this is a clone of the one down there. Okay. So I can go through here, and then go up here. Yep, great. And we can push... Oh, that is awkward. So what that tells me is we need to get this into the void somehow. So let's get you over here and push you into yourself. And you too. And now this is the void! I think I screwed this up a little bit. Here. Perfect. That's what I needed. And then the void can once again help out. And now I don't know how to leave. We may have done this slightly backwards. What if instead of that thing, we just do that? Yes, I like that much better, thank you. Alright, void stays there, but this comes out with me. How do I escape the clone? I don't think I can go back now, actually. That's interesting. So I still don't know how to go back at this point. Is there no way back here unless I leave the brown thing here? It's not like I can enter the void. The void is sort of this fixed entity. But I need the brown, the real brown, inside its clone in order to access the void. Right? This just gets pushed out normally. And I can't move the green tiles around to create a different void. Can I? No. Maybe. Yeah, that's not a void. That's just the edge of the world. That's just the edge of the wall there. Yep. Understandable. So how do I get back over here then? Maybe I put the void over here? Ah, maybe we move the void over here. So that my way over to here involves just the brown thing. And then my escape back is the void. That actually makes a decent amount of sense. Weirdly. Right? Because this just... Whoop. This doesn't work, is the problem. Because if I do this, yeah, that's bad news. So we need to block that space off, if that's how I'm going to do it. Alright, I think the void needs to be my ticket back. So we gotta do this. Oh, I can do this from the... Stop being annoying. From here. That's what this clone is for. Now I can get back using the power of the void. Oh, and now I can... Not only that, I can get you out there, and then we can put the void back where it came from to fill in the other block. Perfect. Phew. Messy. Okay, I have the void, I have the original, and I have the clone. And the original is currently in the original. So I can access the void this way. And I need to somehow come up against that at the bottom there. So what if the void is here? That's a lot of void. What if we do this? Because I can't access the void, right? Yeah, okay. But I can access the clone. The problem is now I don't have a way out because they're reversed. So if I do it the other way, does it still work? No. Because now I'm trying to come out above it. So what if the void entrance is there and the clone is here? Perfect. Yeah, it worked out exactly the way I wanted it to. Definitely had that one completely planned out. Oh. I see. Now I am the clone. And what you have around me is myself. and the void. And we know where the void is. The void is easily accessible in an outside world. We can also set this up so that I can bring that back in, though. Likewise with this one. The problem is having this be anchored when I push. So what am I doing with these now that I have them free? Okay. Perfect. I can use that tile swapping technique that I definitely both learned and understood from earlier on. What are we doing? There's the void. There's the clone. There's the original. There's the box. So we put the box in the original. And then we put the void in the original. No. And then we put the void. And then we put the void here. And then we put the original in the try that again. Put the void over here. And then you go in there. And you also go in there. Maybe we'll push this around a little bit so it makes a little more sense. And now I'm over here, which is exactly what I wanted, question mark? What if the original goes here, and then we put the void in it? Then we put the void over there. And now I can come out of the void somehow. Somehow. What if we put the void over here? I want to do... They both need to be in there to start. So let's set up the blue box there. And now... push you out of the void. And you are not quite where I need you to be. But you could have been. There we go. Ah! Now I gotta do the same thing, but like 4 times? It's okay. I definitely understood what I did last time. So obviously, it's repeatable, right? Right? I hate this. All right, so here's how it starts. Our solution is go into green. So it's got to be green void, green, brown void, brown, me. Yeah? So brown void goes into brown. Green void goes there, which means we can use the green void to brace against. This is backwards. Hold. Everything is eating in the wrong order. So let's work on this backwards. We got to get brown inside brown. And then we got to get the brown void inside brown. And then we got to get brown inside green. Other way around. Other way around? I don't know, maybe this works. I think I'm about to double void. Yeah, that's no good. That is the double void. Okay. This chain is not quite working the way I want it to. Okay, let's figure out the steps for green into green void, right? So that's just like this. We got the green void there. This goes in here. We push this out of itself. And there we go. So green into green void is easy. I just need the green void in position and then push the green into its clone. From here, so resetting, I need to be able to push the brown void outside from green, right? So brown void needs to be in green. See, that is the problem I'm facing. So maybe I need to do it like this. Perfect. So now I can push the brown void out to the right. So then I'll be cursor. Then I will have green void, green, brown void. And then I push from here. I have to have brown in green. And I push brown into the void. So brown needs to be in its clone. So the next step is brown needs to be in its clone. And that needs to be in green. Okay. Now this thing needs to be in green. Nope. Damn it. How do I get the things in the places? What's up, Ender? How's it going? Happy Halloween. Oh, it really is. Yeah, it's the 31st. It is Halloween. Right. Because we got the void in the right place. Oh, that just puts brown inside green without getting the clone inside green, which is not what I was looking for. So maybe I start this off by getting the clone inside brown? Is that what I wanted? Unclear. This game looks trippy as fuck. This is certainly a weirder moment. Absolutely. This is a lot of nesting paradoxes. and a lot of different concepts all coming together into the same place. Oh, maybe I start with brown? Since green is the last one that's easy to get, green is easy to get into from here? Man. Just the ordering of effects here is so weird. Like, I can do one layer of this easily, and then the second layer is a problem. Right? Because one layer of this, we're going to go through these steps again, is the green void there, put green in here, set up the infinite void, and then come out the side. Easy. So if the next thing I do is push the brown void here, and then go back in here, and enter brown, and then do the same steps, yeah, so I need, okay, so get back in there. The way that I know this to work is, let's see. Does this work? That does not work. It keeps pushing the wrong thing into place. The way that I know this to work is if we have brown inside brown, and then both the brown void and the brown clone inside green. Like that. Now, the only problem is getting green into its clone. So this is the setup I want, except green needs to not be against the wall. Maybe we do it by getting everything in green via... Oh, we get stuff into green via the clone! That's what the clone is for! Doofus. That goes in there. That goes in there. And then that goes in there. Alright, here is the void. Get you into the void. Then we get that void out there. Then we go into brown. Push brown into the void. Leave the void. And the puzzle is over. And it was way easier than I was making it out to be. It's alright, problem solved. Time to learn an entirely new mechanic. Infinite enter. Oh, really? How do you enter from the void? You'd better actually teach me how this works. Okay. So if I do this, I can't do anything. I no longer have the ability to interact. But if I do this, there we go. Eh? Oh, instead of the infinite void, we have the... I don't think I had a good name for this. This is what, sigma space? Is that what that lowercase... I said lowercase 3. I think that's a lowercase sigma. But I don't remember what that symbol actually is. Okay, so remind me how this works. If a thing is in its clone, such that it continuously creates a smaller and smaller entryway. Yes, if a thing contains itself and contains an infinitely small entrance, that is the void. That is that void, a different void, right? So like this, except in that case it doesn't work. because there needs to be something to brace against. Now that there is something to brace against, now I am going into the clone. Yep. And the solution is in that infinite space. Oh, what? Why? Okay, so this needs to come in from this side, and then it's... So I don't even know what the puzzle looks like until I get here. Oh, fascinating. What's in the void? Who knows? Let's find out. Alright, let's find out what's in the void. Great. That doesn't work. Right, we need to get we still need to get the blues in first. And then it works. And it doesn't matter in which order. You can do it into the clone, or you can do it into the original, and it all still works. Fascinating. How is this helpful? How do I get something out of that void? Maybe I do it with the power of clone in clone? What does that do? I don't know what I'm doing. Is that helpful? Like, once I get in here, what can I do? It's not like I can get back out. Yeah, the void does not allow entry. No exit or entry. Well, I've pushed a clone of the thing into the void. Is that helpful? That means I can do this. Is that helpful? Why does that work? Why am I not in the void? Oh, because I entered the clone. I see. If I push a clone into the void, I can use that clone to get out of the void. Well, that's not how I expected that to work, but okay, that makes sense now that I think about it. Great! Great! God, after that puzzle, I need a drink. Oh, no. Alright, let's find out what's in the void. Ah, the void contains a box and the exit. Great! I love that for me. Ah, now I have a movable copy of the void. Great. I love that. That's everything I want that to be. I love knowing where the void is. I love just being able to enter the void. Ow? Okay. Now we need to go in here and turn this. There we go. What does the void look like? That's what the void looks like. Okay. So the void is easily exitable. We just need to get this bad boy somewhere that is helpful. For example, into the void. No, just two of them. Ah! Because now I gotta do like this. But that's not right. Can I do that here? No. That just gets the last blue one in there, which is not what I want. Maybe I can do this in the void. Alright, well I can do this way. But that doesn't help me do the thing, because now I need this to get pushed up. So what am I doing wrong here? Oh, I need them to brace against that. That's what I need. Into the void with you. Now this can eat this. And then I can get into the void via normal entry as opposed to via void entry. The interior void. Is that a lowercase sigma? This is going to bother me. Greek alphabet. It is lower... No, it's epsilon. That is a lowercase epsilon. Of course it's not a lowercase sigma. I know what a sigma looks like. Jesus Christ. Epsilon space, apparently. Okay. Oh. And then there is the exterior void. So we have to be able to come back out here, is the point that you're making. No, you need to be... What if I do this? Yes, perfect. Okay, this is correct. Distressing? Oh, but I can do this. Wait, no. No. What? Right. No, that's over there. Yeah, of course I can't do that. Why would you think that? Well, I feel like starting with this is probably fine. So I've gotten the bottom one. Now I can get the left one. And now I can... What? Is there a way to make this work better? Does that get one into the other? I don't think it does. Oh, I start here because then I can come out the other side of it. Yes. Okay, this makes sense. Right, now I can go here. And go this way. And now that I'm in here, I can come in from the bottom. And then back out. Whew. Oh boy. Alright. Teach me how to whatever. What does this space look like? Alright, you gotta go there. So that I can get into... that space from this side. And then you go out here, and we do the same from above, so that I can get into that space from this side. And then we solve the puzzle. My void space is over there. Push that there, and then get into void. All it takes is a lot of blocks. Oh boy! So how do we get into void space here? let's get into void space from this side first and see what happens. So now there's bracing. Wait, we push this over there, don't we? Because now if I go into here... Oh. And also it needs to be braced on that side. This way. Wait, it needs to be braced on both sides? What's going on here? I know that I need to enter from this side. But this doesn't do anything. None of this is what I wanted. Okay, we only need to brace one side of it, I think is the answer, right? So we can do, for example, this. And then this. And then this. And now... No, this also needs to be braced. It needs to be braced on both sides. Does this need to be part of the bracing then? No, it needs to be part of the thing. But the original doesn't need to be braced that way. The original can be just against a wall. And that is all the bracing we need. So this goes here, this goes here, this goes here, and then we try to get in and end up exactly where we need to be. Perfect. What does the void space contain? The void space contains a clone? I guess I need to push the clone out? Okay, so, we need to get this here so that when I come in, I'll push it down. And then we get into the void space thusly. Is that the middle? That's the middle. And then do the same thing from this side. And then do the same thing from the bottom. Oh. I see. I need to come out first and move it. So that now I can push this into position and not just re-enter epsilon space. And then we need to come in from this side. And now we have all the pieces in the appropriate places. Ta-da! Nice. Alright, epsilon space is completely accessible. And I have a wall if I want it. Do I want it? What do I do with the wall? Oh, that's what I do with the wall. here. Except how do I get the clone into the clone? What happens if I push epsilon into the void? These are questions I've never thought to ask in the past. Yeah, I need to get the clone inside the clone. But to do that... nope. Can this be here? Is that a bad idea? Does that work? Does that do anything for me? It does the same for me here, right? Because I'm not coming out of the clone. I just need to get into the clone. Oh, I don't need to push the clone into the clone. The clone is already inside the clone because the clone is inside the original. I just need to get into the right position here. Oh, jeez. Thank you. All right, now get out of the way. Bad news, terrible news. Now you go there, and then wait. I think we may have caused ourselves a problem here. Epsilon space is now in the correct position, but I can no longer re-enter epsilon space because disaster has occurred. That's not necessarily true. I could have put the wall here. Did I put the wall there? Seems difficult to accomplish, actually. I don't know that I could have put the wall there. Oops, that doesn't work. Uh-oh, now I'm inside epsilon space, which is inside epsilon space. How do I move you? There we go. Whew. Okay. Wow, what a mess. Nailed it, though. We got it. More. Oh, now we have the void and epsilon space? Yikes. Okay. So, getting the void is easy. Well, getting to where the void is easy. Now I should be able to get into epsilon space, right? This can just go wherever I want it to. For example, here. Ah, They left a cube for me in epsilon space. How nice of them. You just go straight into the void. Perfect. What the heck is this? Oh. It's got a clone of the original. Well, I'm going to need that. So let's figure out how to get that, I guess. And the original space is in itself at the moment. Fortunately, that's easy to resolve. All right, now we can get into epsilon space. And then we need to get into the void. Easy. All right, you come out here, and you come out here. Love it. These are so messed up. Oh. Well, I can't say I like that. Okay, so we just need a way to find a way to epsilon space, right? Via infinite entry. So let's just eat things until stuff is braced. Once stuff is braced on one side, begin bracing things on another side. Oh, I need to have another me inside me first. That's backwards, unfortunately. Now I'm just... Oh, that's gross. Let's do it this way first. And then... Nailed it. All it takes is human centipeding a set of boxes. Okay, so we need to get out of void space and out of epsilon space. So, we'll start with this one, because that's easy. And then the next one requires the clone to be in it, the original to be inside the clone, actually. So I did this backwards. Perfect. Nice. Quality puzzle solves. All right. I can feel my brain beginning to fry from this. So I think I'm going to pause future Parabox and do more Parabox on another stream.